As a good shepherd, you must know where to get food for your sheep. Don't go to where they spray chemical on grass and cut grass and come and give to your sheep. They eat and begin to get sick. Brethren, your preacher is wise. He wants to set a project, or he has set the project. Maybe he didn't tell the church. Any preacher that wants the members of his congregation to go to heaven is set the project of elders and deacons in place. And one of the key issues that is affecting having elders and deacons is this marriage matter. Even the whole world has been turned upside down. Do you agree with me, brethren? When it comes to marriage, problems plenty. Even some you see on internet, the thing will shock you. And that is why he's taking a time to form a curriculum that will give birth to a future and a beautiful church tomorrow. And I want you to follow. I want you to listen because you want to learn and have a change. Don't forget, Christianity, we are learning a new culture. Psalm 121, 127, verse 1. I will read from here. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who built it. Unless the Lord guard the city, the watchman stays away in vain. You will read after me. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman stays away in vain. For those of you who are not married, except God help you marry, you will get wahala. That's what the Bible is saying. For those of us who are married, it is the Lord who will stand by you to keep your marriage safe. And if you want to keep it safe by your own self, you are going to do it in vain. And as we are here, as we are seated today, because maybe your father and your mother were having many problems, it affected your life. Hello, brethren? Yes, your life has a shift. And some of us, the pains we go through today is as a result of broken home. Maybe divorce or separation. The topic given to me is preparation for marriage, under the theme marriage and the home. But I would like to concentrate, because if I pick anyone now and say, how do people marry in your place? You are going to tell me perfectly. Okay, this is what they do, this is what they do. They bring cola, they bring they do this. But we now want to learn the new culture, and our new culture is the one Jesus Christ brought. Hello, brethren? Hi. Everybody knows how to marry in their own culture. Everyone knows the things you are going to do. But how do God really want us to marry and prepare for that marriage? That's what we want to do now. So, brethren, I want you to please follow me so that we can learn together this morning. Now, let me ask a question. Brethren, who is the owner of marriage? Brethren, is who? God. And the world today, are they following God's instruction? This projector that we installed in that place, it came with manual. If you don't follow that manual, forget you don't have projector. If you don't follow the instructions of God concerning marriage, you are lost. And when you jump enter, it is either you jump out or you have many problems. Therefore, there is need to actually prepare for it. I want to ask some questions. What do you think? Is marriage a covenant or a contract? Because you may not answer me. But as we go along, because today, what we saw is that in the internet, thank God, many of our children and young men and women are having hope. So they learn a lot. I've seen a young woman saying, I used to learn on Facebook. Yes, it's true. But are you able to select? This one is good knowledge. This one is bad knowledge. So by the time you say they beat your kid, the next thing you hear is that if your husband is not making you happy, you are free to go. But is that what God says? Today, marriage is a contract. That is, if you don't when people are getting married, everyone, two of them, the man has all the things in this world that he wants to gain. By the time I marry, this is what I will do, this is what I will do. The woman is saying, immediately I marry, thank God, I'm free from my parents, shouting everywhere. I'll be my own boss, in my own home. That's what she's thinking. So by the time she enters, she is not getting all that she has in mind. What happened? There's a problem. So we want to find out. We want to solve those problems now. In my place, we say, when you are paddling your canoe and you saw one stump of tree in your front, what do? You direct your canoe away. Even as a driver, you saw a pothole. What do? You move your car away. So we want to give out those areas you might likely have problems so that you prepare well. Marriage is like an exam. If you don't prepare for the exam, what happens, brethren? You fail. You fail. So we have marriages that are failing. That is the topic. Marriage is not casual relationship. It is a holy covenant instituted by God and witnessed by both heaven and earth. I have not said that marriage is a contract. Hello? You know what is contract? You can sign a contract, two persons can sign a contract. That is, these are the benefits. In this contract, you will buy the land, I will build the house. When we rent it out, we will collect the rent, you take half, I take what? Half. And the lawyer stamp it. That's the what? The contract. Now, if the other person did not buy the land, then I bought the land myself and I built it. Brethren, that contract, is it still in order? It's broken. And that is why many people today are seeing marriage. That we agree. We had agreement that in this marriage, this is what we will do. And since that you did not do your part, so I'm going back to my father's house. Marriage is not like that too. And that is why immediately one marriage fails, your life has been shattered. It's not the same again. That is according to God's standard though. But in the world, one of our sons says that we witness the wicked, prospering. And say, count your many blessings, name them one by one. The wicked, why will the wicked prosper? Somebody who is not in the lost church can marry and do rubbish, make money, do everything. Brethren, that person does not belong to God. His own case is different. Unlike you. The Bible says that it is better for you not to know God at all than to know God and end up doing what is wrong. Your case is worse. Sometimes we say that let many of you not be teachers because the judgment of teachers is very what? Strict. Who is not a teacher in this place? Tell me. Hello? Hi. Who is not a teacher? Raise your hand. Because even if you don't hold a pen to teach, you are using your life to teach people. Especially when you know the truth. You know the truth and you are doing otherwise, your judgment is strict. So it's not only as I am teaching. Sometimes we apply the Bible wrongly because we do not understand. So, brethren, it is a covenant. And when it is a covenant, I'm sure you must have heard story of people, two of them, they promise each other, we are going to marry when we grow up. And they cut, they didn't have razor blade that time. They cut one thorn, those sharp from plant, like they used it to shoot their hand, blood came out, they mixed it together. They said we will marry. At the end, they did not work. One came to Lagos, the other one stayed in the village. He married another person. Brethren, have you heard stories like that? And at the end, what happened? Somebody want to run mad. Things are not okay. We might might look at it as superstition. God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, he what? He reaps. And you now say, because the reason why you are not having children is because it looks like you promised marriage to somebody and you broke that what? Covenant, not contract. Brethren, you see how serious it is? This is a serious matter. Marriage is not a you cannot just jump in and jump out. When you jump in, even if you jump out, it lives with you. That mark has been created. That covenant has been made. Brethren, marriage is a covenant. For those of us who are married, if you are thinking of leaving, you want to shatter your life. Unless you did not marry properly. Hello? I repeat, unless you did not marry. Maybe you didn't marry. Except so. But if you do marry, don't even think about it. You are about shattering your life. Okay? So it is a covenant, not a contract.